Have you ever felt overwhelmed by a flood of requests, invitations, and expectations? Like you're constantly saying yes even when your heart is screaming no? I know exactly how that feels, the pressure to please, to not disappoint, and the guilt that follows when you don't meet everyone's demands. But what if I told you the secret to reclaiming your time, your energy, and your peace of mind lies in one simple, yet powerful word: no. Today, I want to take you on a journey inspired by the ancient wisdom of stoicism that transformed my relationship with boundaries and empowered me to say no with confidence and grace. And I promise, it can do the same for you. The power of no in a world of constant demands. We live in a world that never seems to stop asking for more. More time, more effort, more energy. From the moment we wake up, we're bombarded by notifications, requests, work deadlines, social obligations, and family responsibilities. It's no wonder so many of us feel drained and stretched too thin. But here's the thing: saying no is not just okay, it's essential. Saying no is not about shutting people out or being negative. It's about protecting your most valuable resources, your time, your energy, your mental and emotional well-being. When you say yes to everything, you end up saying no to yourself. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy founded in Greece and popularized by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, teaches us to live in alignment with nature and reason. At its core, Stoicism is about mastering yourself, focusing on what you can control, and letting go of what you cannot. Saying no fits perfectly into this mindset. It's a tool to help you maintain control over your life, your focus, and your peace. The Stoic perspective on saying no. In Stoicism, the concept of virtue is central. Virtue means living according to reason and acting in alignment with your deepest values. The Stoics believed that true happiness comes from living a life consistent with virtue, not from external things like wealth, praise, or approval. Here's a key Stoic idea: external things, including other people's demands, opinions, or expectations, are indifferent. They are outside your control, and you shouldn't base your peace of mind on them. What is in your control, however, is your own choices and reactions. When you say no, you are exercising one of the most important virtues in Stoicism: self-control. You choose what you allow into your life. You refuse to be a passive participant in someone else's agenda. Saying no is not a rejection of others, it's a commitment to yourself. It's a declaration that your time, your values, and your well-being matter. The Stoics remind us that true freedom is found in this mastery, in choosing how we respond to the world rather than being controlled by it. Saying no becomes an act of courage, discipline, and self-respect. Practical strategies for saying no. Understanding the philosophy is one thing, putting it into practice is another. Saying no can be uncomfortable, especially when you worry about hurting feelings or disappointing others. But like any skill, it gets easier with practice. Here are some practical strategies to help you say no firmly, kindly, and without guilt. Set clear boundaries. First, know your limits. What are your priorities? How much time and energy can you realistically give? When you understand this, it becomes easier to say no because you're protecting what you've identified as important. Boundaries are a form of self-respect, and people will respect you more when you communicate them clearly. Use polite but assertive language. You don't have to be harsh or apologetic. You can say things like, "I appreciate the offer, but I'm focusing on other priorities right now," or "Thank you for thinking of me, but I've already committed elsewhere." These responses are respectful but leave no room for negotiation. Manage guilt and social pressure. This is often the hardest part. You might feel selfish or worry about what others will think. But remember, saying no is an act of self-care. You cannot serve others well if you're running on empty. Remind yourself that your well-being matters and that setting boundaries benefits everyone in the long run. Practice saying no in low-stakes situations. Start small. Decline a social event you're not interested in, or say no to a minor favor. This builds your confidence and helps you develop the habit. The benefits of embracing the art of saying no. When you embrace the art of saying no, your life begins to change in powerful ways. You reclaim your time and energy. These are your most precious resources, and when you protect them, you gain the freedom to invest in what truly matters: your goals, your passions, your rest. You experience greater balance and fulfillment. Without constant overwhelm, you can focus on quality over quantity. Your relationships improve because you show up fully present. Your work improves because your focus deepens. You create space for growth and authenticity. Saying no opens doors to opportunities that align with your values. It allows you to live intentionally instead of reacting to every demand. Remember, saying no is not about negativity or rejection, it's about creating space for your own well-being and purpose. It's about building a life where your yes means something. Conclusion: cultivating the power of no. So here's my challenge to you: start saying no boldly and lovingly. Stand firm in your values and protect your time like the treasure it is. Every no you say is a step toward freedom, peace, and personal power. It's a way of saying, I respect myself enough to choose what's best for me. I invite you to share your experience with saying no in the comments below. What has helped you set boundaries? What challenges have you faced? Let's inspire each other to live boldly and authentically. Remember, your power lies in your no. Own it. Live it. Thrive.